The great Zig Ziglar was once asked after giving a speech to a company, what happens tomorrow, or next week, or in 6 months? So basically, what the person was asking him, does motivation last? Well, the great Zig Ziglar had a great answer. He said, no, motivation doesn't last, but neither does bathing. That's why I recommend it daily. Hi, my name is Clayton Frazier. I am an entrepreneur, an inspiring life coach, and motivational speaker. And I'd like to thank you for tuning in to my channel today. I create a video once a week about intentional living, self-help, successful habits, and business ideas. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Today I'm going to talk about 10 things to help motivate me. Because what do you do when you just don't have the motivation to do anything or to work on your goals and dreams or sometimes to even get out of bed? Well, I'm going to give you 10 things that have helped me get motivated over the years and help me to be successful and to continue help me on the track on my journey in life. One of the biggest things that can help motivate you to work harder, to be more successful, or to improve yourself is you gotta know your why. Very simply, you gotta know your why. Why do you want to be successful? Why do you want to improve at something? Why do you want to make more money? Why do you want to go here, go there? You gotta know your why. And my big simple why is I have a great spouse and 3 beautiful kids. I want to be able to provide for them, and I want to show them what it means to be successful. That is big. And I want to teach them daily habits and that. So you got to know your why. And one of my biggest whys is my family. But it's not my only why. I want to also do it for me, to prove to me that I can be successful, that I can do great things, that I can help inspire other people to do great things. And that is my why. Why I get up in the morning, try to improve myself every day, why I do some more daily reading, why I create these videos. I want to help you be more successful. That is one of my whys. I want to help people. And I want to prove it to myself I can do it. So the biggest thing to help motivate yourself is you got to know your why. And that could be vision boards. It could be a picture up on your computer, when you turn your phone on, have a picture of your family. Because if you're a salesperson and you got to make phone calls every day, it gets very discouraging. Trust me, one of my businesses, I make a lot of phone calls. But when I turn my phone on and I see a picture of my beautiful family, it gives me the motivation to make that phone call. So you got to know your why, and you got to know how to use your why to motivate you. Okay? So the first thing to help motivate you or get you going is know your why. Second step or tip to help motivate yourself is start small. And what do I mean by this? Well, it's great. I love all these speakers that say have a great big bodacious goal that makes people laugh, that makes you jump out of bed. That is great. But break it down into small steps. It's great to have a goal to want $1 million in the future, or it's great to write a book, or there's so many great things you can do. Mine, I want to have a very successful YouTube channel. I'd love to have 1 million followers, but it's not going to happen tomorrow. And you can get discouraged very easily when you have a huge goal and you're not seeing big results. But break that big goal down into daily goals, like I talked about last week. Have daily goals and start small, because, if you see success, it helps build confidence. If you want to have, for example, a YouTube channel of 1 million followers, well, the first step might be to start your channel. Start your channel. That's a very simple one. Once you create the channel, you'll see success because you created the channel. Secondly, make a goal of getting 10 YouTube subscribers this month, then maybe 25, then to 100, then to 1,000. Break it down into small steps. Start small and build your way up, because success builds confidence. Again, big tip for motivation is start small so you see the success, which will help you build confidence, will help you reach the big goal. The third tip I'd like to share with you is see yourself successful. This is going to go back to something we were told never to do in school, but daydream a little bit. See yourself being successful. See it up here, because if you can see it in your head, it's a lot easier to achieve. Have a vision. People create vision boards and they see themselves in it, and just say, I am going to be successful. Read positive affirmations every day and just see yourself being that success you want to be. I'm going to go back to Zig Ziglar. When he was writing the book, he wrote right in the book that he was going to lose 37 pounds in the next 10 months, get down to the ideal weight. He threw it out there. He's seen himself as a skinny person. He went in and bought a suit that was 2 sizes too small so that, he could see himself wearing it. And he hung it in his closet right where he could see it every day so that he knew that he was going to be in that suit. He didn't see himself as a fat guy, as he says himself, or a larger guy, He's seen himself as a skinnier one. So that's one big thing is see yourself being successful, right? If you want to make money, see yourself with the money. You want to be happy, see yourself doing happy things with your family. Have that vision, Take a couple minutes every morning and just daydream. See what you can do. See yourself where you want to be, Every morning I get up and I go for a walk. When I'm doing my walk, I just see myself being successful. I'm not too big, but I'd like to lose another 10, 15 pounds. So I see myself losing weight. This YouTube channel, I see myself getting up some morning with, 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers, 5,000, 100,000. You got to see it in the future. But just start small, like I said, the last tip. But have a vision for the future and see yourself being successful. Because if you can believe it, you can do it. The next tip I love, okay? And this one's very hard, especially for me. I'm very competitive. But the only person you should compare yourself with is yourself. And what do I mean by that? Well, don't go on comparing yourself with your neighbor, your friend, or everyone. Every one of us is different. We have different traits. We have different, talents, different things. God's given us all different things that we're good at. So don't go out there comparing yourself with someone that might have started 10 years ago, or comparing yourself with your neighbor, or comparing yourself with someone you see on TV. Compare yourself with you. Who were you yesterday and who are you today? Compete with no one but yourself. Yes, I love being the best, but I want to be the best I can be. And that's what you need to do. Be the best you can be. Great book I read before. All you can do is all you can do, but all you can do is enough, by the great Art Williams. That's a great verse, All you can do is all you can do, but all you can do is enough. Compare yourself to you. The only person you have to be better than is the person you were yesterday. When you track the way you're going in life, are you improving each day? And that's very simple. Remember the slight edge I talked about in some of my other videos? Which path are you on? The path to failure or the path to success? Simple as that, And that's what you got to remember. Compare yourself with yourself, nobody else. That is big because it's easy to watch what other people are doing. I do it myself. I get on leaderboards with one of my companies and I see all these other people way up there. And I say, why am I up there? Well, I might not have worked hard enough. I might not have the same talents they have, which I can work on. But I don't need to be comparing myself with them. I need to compare myself with me. Am I getting better than I was last month? Or am I getting better than what I was last year? And that's what you got to remember. Compare yourself with you. Another tip I use for motivation is to get outside. Go for a walk. It helps get your blood moving. It's good for your health. And it just gives you energy. One of my favorite things to help motivate me every morning is I go out for a walk. I just clear my head. I think. I listen to the beautiful sounds of nature and enjoy, what this great world has to offer. If you can't go walk in the woods, just walk down the street or in a park or somewhere nice that can get you out, get your blood moving, give you energy, just get you away from things, let you clear your head. And I don't know about you, but I really find it very motivational to get out, go for a walk. It is one of the best tricks you can do. It's a free motivation. Just get away from stuff for a few minutes. Go for a walk. It's one of my favorite. Hopefully it can be one of yours. Sixth tip I'd like to share with you is mix things up. And that's just fun, if you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over, sometimes it gets boring, right? So try to mix things up. if one thing isn't working great with you, or you got a couple things you want to accomplish, I know they say stay on the same track until you finish your goal or reach your goal and all that, but sometimes we need to mix things up, right? Like today I'm outside filming at a campground, a beautiful campground by the lake. It's something different. It's helping motivate me more because I'm looking at the beautiful water in front of me, seeing the trees moving, listening to the sounds of nature. It's giving me more motivation to do this, right? It's different. So mix things up. That is big. Don't try to keep doing the same thing each day. I talk about in my other videos about reading 10 pages of a good book every day. Well, sometimes read different types of books. It mixes things up because if you're reading the same thing over and over, it gets boring. I don't know about you, I find it boring, right? So mix things up. I might read a good self-help book one day. I might read a business book the next day. I might read a really good spiritual book another day. And then another day, I might read a nice autobiography because they can be inspiring to see what other people went through on their path to success. So find out what you want to do, but find ways to mix it up. Don't get stuck in a routine because you hear of so many people going to work and they're stuck in the same old mundane routine, same thing over and over and over. It gets boring, right? So to help keep yourself motivated, find a way to mix it up. Do something different or have a couple little different goals, just a little thing to mix it up. It makes it exciting. And that. So, 6th tip is mix things up. The 7th tip is another one that I find very hard to do because, myself, I have a little bit of perfection. I expect myself to be good at stuff, be the best, or be great at stuff right off the bat, probably because I'm very impatient. But be kind to yourself and find positives in failure. Yes, find positives in failures because we are all going to fail. We have all failed in the past and we will in the future. And, if you haven't heard or read a book, another great book I like to recommend is John Maxwell's Failing Forward. Very simple. Every one of us is going to fail. So be kind to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself when stuff doesn't go the way you want. Say you're on a sales appointment and it didn't go the way you wanted. You didn't get the sale. Well, it's not the end of the world, right? Take from what you can learn. What did you do right in that sales appointment? What did you do wrong? And what can you change in the future? Take positives from it and be kind to yourself. Not everybody was a success instantly. I'm a big baseball nut, right? You think them professional ball players just get up one morning and decide to go out there and hit a 99-mile-an-hour fastball? No, they work their whole lives at it, and they continue to work at it day in and day out. I'm a big hockey nut also. You think Sidney Crosby was the best hockey player in the world the minute he was born? No, he worked at it day and night, and he still continues to work at it. You got to be kind to yourself. When you fail, look for a positive in it and move forward. But don't be hard on yourself. And I know that is hard because I find that myself. I find it very hard sometimes to stay positive when things don't go the way you want. But you need to be kind to yourself and look for positives in everything. The next tip, my 8th tip, is a little different. This doesn't always work for me, but it does sometimes. Play music or a motivational audio works more for me than playing music. I'm not a big music lover. But play something that just gets you going. Relax a little bit. Take a break. You might be working all day. I'll go back to sales calls. Say you're out prospecting all day. You're making phone call after phone call after phone call because you got a manager that's on you saying, you got to get this many calls done if you want to be successful. You got to. And it gets hard. And you're getting no after no after no, or things aren't going the way you want. Well, take a break. Put some relaxing music on or pumped up music, whichever you like. Or myself, I put a motivational video on. I go on YouTube and I listen to Les Brown, Zig Ziglar, Tony Robbins. There's so many of them on there. Some I don't even know the names of. I just listen to them. And I get that motivational audio in my head. It gets me pumped up, ready to go again. So take a 5, 10, 15, 20-minute break and listen to some motivational audio or play some motivational music or play some music. I'm going to say his name wrong, but Robin Shamara, the guy that wrote the monk who sold his Ferrari, he talks a lot about it in his book, The Greatness Guide, about just playing motivational music. It might be in the background when you're doing stuff, or playing music just to help you relax. It doesn't even have to be motivational, nothing about business, just something to help you relax. Play some music. It just puts you at ease. Because, music makes you feel good. That's what it's meant for. So play some music or play something that makes you feel good. And just relax to restart. My ninth tip is a little different too. This one here might work for you, might not. But get someone to hold you accountable. And that could be yourself holding you accountable. Get someone to hold you accountable, right? What I mean by that is, if you say you're going to make 5 phone calls tomorrow or 10 phone calls, or like with one of my businesses, I post 10 ads a day online. Well, I track it, and I have a binder that I put in how many ads I post each day, and I put it in red ink if I don't hit the goal, blue ink if I do hit the goal. I gotta tell you, it looks something nice when I see the page full of blue ink, right? Because it means I done what I said I was going to do. Have someone hold you accountable so that you do what you say you need to do. So you set up a plan on how you're going to reach your goals, which is very important because you can't reach a goal, even a daily goal, if you don't know what you have to do to reach that goal, right? But even more important, you're not going to reach that goal if you don't do the work. So if you tell somebody, it could be a family member, a spouse, a coworker, a boss, it could be anybody, right? Tell them that you are going to do such and such and get them to hold you accountable, right? And if you need someone to help you hold you accountable, send me a message. I'll help hold you accountable. I won't be nice about it. I'll send you an email and just a reminder saying, you said you were going to do this each day so that you can reach your goal, but you didn't do it yesterday. Is there a reason why? What can I help you to do that? Big one of the companies I work for, we're all independent reps, but a lot of the people in there used to say, where are you at? And that just meant, where are you at today on your plan for your daily action? And that is big. It takes daily action to reach your goals, reach your plan. But you need someone to hold you accountable for that, right? If you just say you're going to do it and you don't do it, and nobody knows you were going to do it, nobody's holding you accountable, there's no consequences if you don't do anything, well, are you going to really be successful? Probably not. So get someone to hold you accountable. Number 10, my last and final tip to help motivate yourself. This one is hard to do and it's easy to do. Get yourself around motivational people. Hang out with motivational people. Simple as that. If you hang around with negative people that say, oh, you'll never do that, you can never be successful, you're not going to be successful. Or if you hang around with people that, their biggest goal in life is to find out where their next six-pack is coming from, when their next unemployment check comes in, or as most people say where I'm from, when your next pogey check is going to come in. Are you really going to be successful when you're hanging around with people like that? And sometimes that might be family members, right? Get away from them. I know that sounds mean, but you don't have to be mean to them. You just don't have to hang around with them. Hang around with people that are going to help you be the best you can be. And that's why you should hang around with only motivational people. Find someone that motivates you. Hopefully it'll be me someday. If I can help motivate you, great. Or go on YouTube or go online. Find someone that motivates you and listen to their stuff, follow their stuff, use them as a mentor. But don't hang around with, dull-gum, cry-baby, negative people. You know what I mean? Someone that's always complaining, no matter how good things are going for them, how good they got something, they're always complaining. Don't hang around with them because it won't help you be successful and you won't stay motivated. Hang around with positive people that are going to help you stay positive. Hang around with motivated people and just people that are fun to be with, that are going to support you when you're up and they're going to support you even more when you're down. That is very big. So my last tip is hang around with motivated people. Okay, folks, there are my 10 tips to help motivate yourself. I hope some of them will work for you. I know some of them might not, right? The biggest thing is you got to find what is going to help you stay motivated and your reason for being motivated. That's the biggest step. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, my name is Clayton Frazier, and I'm going to create a video once a week about intentional living, successful habits, successful ideas, and business ideas. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button today. And those that have already subscribed, thank you very much. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next week.